When it comes to a strong credit profile, there is no doubt that a credit card is needed. With credit utilization being 30% of your credit score and only being affected by your use of credit cards, it's important to make sure that you shop around for the right card. My name is Tressa, and before we get started, do me a favor, help me out by liking and sharing this video. Now, let's talk about four things you need to consider before you apply for a credit card. The first thing you want to pay attention to are annual fees. Now, these are going to be membership fees that are charged by some credit card companies, and they can range from a few dollars to a few hundred annually. Now, if you're looking for perks such as airline miles, points, or even cashback opportunities, then you're going to have to decide if the annual fee that you're going to pay is actually worth it. Otherwise, you want to avoid any card that's going to charge you an annual fee. Next, take a look at the interest rates. This is going to vary depending on a few things, such as the card that you choose, your credit worthiness, and other factors. Now, as of June 2023, the average credit card interest rate is 23.74%. Some cards do have introductory APRs, which will increase after the first year. And that increase would mean that you will pay more on any balance that you carry over. So be mindful of introductory APRs and when they expire. Next, you want to pay attention to see what your penalty and late fees will be. Now, being late on your payment will automatically land you a late fee that can range anywhere from $29 up to $40, depending on how often you're late making your payments. But most consumers don't know that in addition to your late fee, you're also charged a penalty APR, which could be as high as 29.99%. This is going to affect both your current and future payments and can only be lowered after you've made 6 months of on time payments. Be sure to read the terms and conditions because some of these penalty fees can last indefinitely. So you want to make sure you know what you're signing up for. In addition, making late payments could also cause you to lose your introductory APR. Finally, you want to make sure that the card you choose provides you a grace period. This is going to be the period between the end of your billing cycle and the date your payment is due, which is normally anywhere between 20 to 25 days. Now, if your card gives you a grace period and you don't carry a balance, you pay off your balance in full before your due date, you actually can save money by avoid paying interest on that balance. Now, if you lose your grace period by not paying your balance in full by the due date, then you will be charged interest on any unpaid portion of that balance. In addition, you will also be charged interest on the purchases in the new billing cycle starting on the date that the purchases are actually made. Now, credit card companies must establish procedures to assure that their bills are mailed or delivered to you at least 21 days before you have to actually pay it. And with credit card grace periods, they typically only apply to purchase transactions. So, if you use your card to get a cash advance, or if you use a check to receive from your card issuer that you got from the card company, then you're going to have to start paying interest the date that the transaction happens. So, as a pro tip, you want to keep your grace period by making sure that you pay your bill in full each month and on time. Even if you don't pay it in full, at least pay the minimum amount due. Now, Again, remember, if you pay in full some months and not in full other months, this could still cause you to lose your grace period for the month that you don't pay in full and for months after. To be notified of new content, follow me on these social media platforms.